Hey guys, came from 15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another SpyxFamily episode review for you guys as we have the second to last episode of this season. And the good, funny enough, I'm glad I kind of am recording this video Saturday night. Obviously you guys are seeing this on Sunday, but I'm glad, you know, I waited literally to review this episode on Saturday night, Saturday evening, because we actually got confirmation about SpyxFamily. We got some pretty damn interesting news. So I guess so while Jump Festa is going on, if you don't know what Jump Festa is, it pretty much talks about all the plans for certain shonen animes and everything. So one, we got the announcement of a season 2 of SpyxFamily that is coming next year. So if you thought SpyxFamily was gonna go on, a little bit of a break, year off type of thing, and we would get like SpyxFamily content, you know, till 2024, I would believe. Well, no, we're getting it automatically next year, so I'm definitely hyped for season 2. SpyxFamily, does really good. It does really good. I like SpyxFamily, and the mass populace likes SpyxFamily, so it makes sense that they would automatically just confirm a season 2. I'm shocked that they confirmed a season 2 before season 1 even ended as a whole, and I'm like, Jesus, they're already confirming a season 2, and we only have one more episode of season 1 left to go. And then, along with the confirmation of season 2, we also got a SpyxFamily movie announcement coming next year as well. So next year, I guess you could say, is the year of SpyxFamily. We're not only getting a season 2, we're getting a whole movie. Whenever that, now, I don't know when it's going to come out in the States, or in the West, but when it comes out in the West, unless it's going to go straight to a streaming service movie, but if it comes out to theaters in the West, best believe I'm going to be freaking in that movie theater watching SpyxFamily because I like SpyxFamily. So next year's gonna be like literally the year of SpyxFamily. I'm absolutely shocked that they not only confirmed the season 2, but they also confirmed the damn movie. Now at first, I honestly saw the movie announcement first before I saw the season 2 announcement. I don't know what got announced first, but I was just like, wow. Now I don't know when the movie's gonna take place, or when the movie is gonna take place next year and compared to season 2. I'm guessing season 2 is probably gonna be in the same time slot, fall 2023. As for the movie, I don't know, maybe summer of anime 2022 or spring of anime, or spring 2022. Summer of anime 2023, or maybe spring of anime 2023. I don't know. They didn't really clarify when it's going to be releasing. I highly doubt it'll be winter of anime, so more than likely it's probably going to come out summer of anime 2023. It would make sense. It would be a nice summer flick for people in Japan to go see, and then guess what? Go into season 2. So I'm guessing this movie is gonna lead into season 2. It would only make sense if that's the case, but yeah, it's nice to hear the announcement of season 2 and the SpyxFamily movie. Now, in the meantime of the episode, we kind of get a follow-up moment because if you remember from last week, Yor was obviously, and well, really the last couple of episodes, Yor has kind of been getting a little bit of she's been getting jealous the fact that it seems like Loid has been spending a lot of time with Nightfall / Fiona Frost, and she thinks like, oh, what if Loid actually has feelings for her, and what if he will just reject me for a new wife for her and have her end up being his new wife, and just throws me away. And then we know at the end of last week's episode, she beat Nightfall in a tennis match. But she was obviously kind of disappointed because to her it looked like Loid didn't really care the fact, or he didn't go over the moon saying like, "Oh yeah, you were awesome. You took my breath away beating her, and everything." And we have it to where we start the episode off where we saw how last week ended with the cliffhanger. She was all depressed and everything. This week the depression continues. Like she is depressed as shit. To the point she's bumping into poles. Man, I remember when I was a freaking kid, I would be bumping into poles stupidly because I want to see where I'm going. That shit hurt, man. But regardless, she's bumping into poles. She's obviously freaking just over just overly depressed about this whole thing. And it's funny because you have these women like, oh, what if, she's feeling like this because her husband's cheating on her? And you just see Loid in the background like, wait, what the hell is going on here? Don't tell me, Yor is freaking taking this Nightfall situation too damn serious. I gotta fix the issue. So we see how he kind of goes out and asks Yor out on a date, and they go hang out, and that's when he's gonna bring him this whole thing, and he's trying to tell her like, hey, there's nothing going on between me and Nightfall or anything if you think, but in the meantime, Yor's kind of thinking internally just from the standpoint like, oh man, what if he's just here to meet up with me to tell me that he's gonna just throw me out and everything, and he's gonna go end up having Nightfall, or having Fiona be his new wife, and he's gonna get rid of me. Now, they're also too, the reason why Loid is also doing this because he just thinks of how crazy Yor's brother Yuri is, and he's just like, wait, what if Yor tells Yuri about this whole situation? He knows Yuri will come after him and freaking kill him if that's the case, because you know how much Yuri loves his older sister. But the thing is, he's trying to tell her and everything, and he's getting all close and everything, and we know how Yor gets, how she gets all flustered, and it's obviously funny. You see the meter where she's freaking like, the more Loid's getting closer and everything, her meter's rising because she's getting way too flustered. Now it's funny because eventually, at first, Loid picks up the fact that he can clearly tell that she's jealous of the fact that of Nightfall. So he's like, okay, I gotta do this for the mission. And it's this whole thing again with Loid. I think we know deep down, we truly believe, because we see the growth of his character, he truly loves Anya, and he's truly in love with Yor. He's just using this whole, I gotta do this for the mission, to facade that, instead of just accepting his feelings for it, even though it goes against his his code as a spy of actually having a legit relationship and falling in love, and everything. And we know he deeply cares about Yor, but he's trying to mask that. I'm still waiting for the moment when he just, I don't know, it'll probably be like later in the series when he ends up throwing away that whole thing and he actually ends up admitting to Yor that he's truly in love with her. Like, as he's doing this and everything, we have it to where Yor ends up getting drunk and everything, so she's obviously drunk, and we know she doesn't like getting flustered, and it looks like a moment where Loid is trying to tell her like, hey, let's really get married for real and tie the knot and everything, but before he even says that, she absolutely decks him. The whole scene where it just goes slow motion when she kicks him, and every time I see the one scene where they do the close up on his face where he just looks gone, I keep cracking up when I see that, because he just looks so funny and he looks lost out of it. And obviously, he gets up just fine, but the dude is like trying to hold himself together, but he ends up passing out, and then next thing you know, he's sleeping on Yor's lap, as Yor is pretty much singing this song that he remembers back when he was a kid, and he was telling Yor like, yeah, my mom sung a song that made me go to sleep and everything. And I'm like, yeah, Loid definitely cares about Yor, especially if he's telling her about his own past in terms of his mother. So I guess we get a little bit tidbit of Loid's backstory and everything. So yeah, but he pretty much reassures with Yor that, listen, me and Nightfall, or me and Fiona, we're just co-workers. I have nothing to do, and listen, you have nothing to worry about, because she wouldn't make a good mother figure anyways for Anya. You're good for Anya, and she likes you, and I like you. I'm fine with that. So yeah, they get back to the house. Loid literally has a freaking he has a whole ass bump on his chin, and it's funny because his friend who was taking care of Anya, babysitting her, is like, what the hell happened to you and everything. And eventually the next day happens. Yor sees like, wait, what happened to you? And pretty much it was funny because Yor actually forgot, but they actually don't go the route where Loid does not tell her anything. He actually does tell her, everything that he was telling her yesterday. So that's good to know. So now, sober Yor is squared away, and she knows everything that Loid is cool with. The back half of the episode contain, you know, it's about Anya and Becky, and pretty much Becky sees that Anya, and the thing is, Anya, she's pretty much given up on getting any Stellas, so her whole goal is now to try to befriend, you know, Damien, and you know, obviously, you know, Becky thinks that Anya has a crush on Damien, but really it's really the other way around. It's Damien that has a crush on Anya. And pretty much Becky's like, well, you see, when you love things, your heart just flutters, and Anya's just thinking of everything she loves. And she just thinks of Damien. She's like, oh yeah, no. Please. And obviously that's the thing. So the thing is, Becky and Anya kind of go on a you know, they go out together to go get some clothes and shopping and everything, unlike that. So Anya can look nice for, like, I guess this end of the year banquet that they're having at the school or something like that. And it could be a way to impress Damien and get Damien to like her even more. But you know, pretty much kind of the message we get in this part of the episode is the fact that we actually see that Becky, at some point in time when she was a little bit younger, before she enrolled in the school, before she met Anya, she was kind of a stuck-up rich kid brat, your typical bratty rich kid who kind of disrespected others, wasn't making friends and everything. It was kind of becoming a hassle to her butler. But you know, it isn't until, you know, Anya sees these lambs that were very expensive. My God, they buy these keychain lambs, and at first, Becky is against it, but the maid, her butler, is like, well, your father would say not to turn down a gift from your friend. And it's kind of this whole thing as the butler is just observing everything, and pretty much we see how the butler is kind of appreciative of the fact that, you know, she found a friend, she found somebody she can talk to and be good friends with. So in a way, Anya is and did make Becky a better person for herself. And you know, now that we're having the matching lambs and everything, Damien looks at Anya and they do this whole thing where Anya's obviously happy talking to Becky, and he gets a little bit flustered and he's falling in love with Anya. But another good solid episode of SpyxFamily. And yeah, but continuing on with that, we got one more episode left to go before season 1 ends, and then we just wait for whenever the movie comes out and season 2 comes out, which is sometime next year. But till then, guys, if you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode of SpyxFamily, as well as hit the subscribe button if you want to get more SpyxFamily content or any other anime content I upload to the channel. Till then, guys, stay safe out there and have a great rest of your day or night in the video. Till then, guys, peace.